Welcome back to another crypto farm video where today we're going to be talking about the Kuroda Club. Now, this is a fantastic project on the Solana blockchain, which is why I'm bringing it to you. I want you to see all of the benefits that these guys will be providing their holders in the future and a lot more. So if you enjoyed the video, but more primarily, if you do like this project, make sure to give these guys a follow on their Twitter before I get further into the project, because these guys have already completed a roadmap and already are planning for two more very interesting things in the future. So right now, the important thing that you have to know is that these guys are not waiting for the actual mint to happen to start with the development of a lot of things in their roadmap. So they've already completed a lot of stuff and they're already looking into the future for some other things, which is very nice to see, as a lot of projects are just out there making a lot of promises but not actually making a lot of moves. This is not one of them projects. So right here, you can see that they will be including a card and a board game as well. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to show you pretty much everything on the website, but if you want to get a whitelist for this project, you can head on over to the Discord page where they already have over 3.7k members. It's quite an extensive project already, but if you head on over to the instant whitelist spot right here, you can pretty much just request an instant whitelist by clicking on this button, and all you need to do is open an instant whitelist ticket and you will be whitelisted into the project. Now, there is a lot of previews. You can check out a lot of different stuff right here. These Yetis are absolutely cool. They're cute, they're beautiful, they're different in design. I mean, this one with the Solana chain is probably going to be a lot more rare. You have the samurai one, which I personally like the most. You have the little angel Yeti. You have, I mean, they're all just really cute, right? And basically, it's definitely a project that I would like to get into, right? And as you can see, some of them are shy, so they don't really want to show their whole selves, but you can get some sneak peeks, and it's really, really cool. So definitely a project I would recommend you get into. So please give these guys a follow on their Twitter, check out their socials, and there's a lot of different stuff that you can actually get for being a member of the Kuroda Club, which I will talk about by covering the website. Now, first and foremost, what you need to know is that if you are a holder of one of the Yetis, which is going to help you a lot if you actually get the instant whitelist, because then you can pretty much secure a spot for minting. But if you are a holder, you will be able to mint future projects of the Kuroda Club for free, right? And you'll have access to pretty much everything, or maybe not for free, but at least you will be on the future whitelist for this project, which is very important. Now, it's on the Solana blockchain. They're implementing a variety of club games in the Kurodaverse, where every single Kuroda Club NFT brings a different flavor to the gameplay itself. So a lot of stuff planned about the project in the future. As you can see, the goal is to reimagine the club games universe with an NFT enabled gameplay logic to enhance the winnability for the player himself. So while the gameplay will provide utility to the Kuroda Club NFTs, they have actually kept a special focus on the NFT's art quality so that they will always look appealing to use. Obviously, this is very noticeable from the start. As you can see, these guys are absolutely beautiful. And what is important to know at this point, well, first and foremost, these Yetis have a lot of different unique traits, and the cuteness is appreciated a lot, especially by the Discord community. So you can check the chat, you can check pretty much anything, but these guys are pretty active in the community, and they're chatting all day about it. They're hyped about it, especially with the fact that there is only 1,611 pieces out there. Yes, you heard that right. 0.5 sol per piece. The minting is starting on the 11th of February. Now, it's sort of an economics. Let me just explain some quick economics to you right now. So if you have a supply that's so low at a price that's so low, the only thing that's going to happen is that demand for this project is going to go through the roof. So right here, combining the Twitter followers and the Discord followers, you already have like 4 times as many people, 5 times as many people as there is mint spots. So it's going to be very, very difficult to actually sell this out. It's going to be easy to sell it out, but it's going to be very difficult to get your hands on one, because as soon as they're sold out, there's going to be a demand that is so great for these little Yetis that the price will just skyrocket. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm personally interested in this project and getting a whitelist. But obviously, if you want to get a whitelist, there's 10 spots reserved for crypto farm members. All you need to do is do this, press the request button, open the ticket, and type "I came here from crypto farm." So very cool. Definitely recommend. Once again, you give these guys a follow, and let's move on. Now, the Genesis phase of the KGY or Kuroda Genesis Yetis have come out from multiple corners of the Kurodaverse to usher us in this new gameverse. Now, why should you hold these KGYs? Well, first and foremost, 25% of the resale royalties will be redistributed among KGY NFT holders weekly. Whitelisting for future game NFT mints will be happening as well. Early access to the Clubhouse games and participation in tournaments, that's really cool. Airdrops of the game ecosystem coin, passive income, active income, and a lot more. Now, in terms of the gameplay, the Kuroda Club will focus mainly on card and board games in the immediate future. Have you ever been to Pachinko in Japan? Well, a few inspirations will actually be drawn from that. Now, I haven't checked out a Pachinko myself, but I do recommend you guys Google that because it is absolutely stunning, right? And these guys are trying to incorporate themselves and establish a connection between the roots in Japan of all of these board games, which is amazing as well, and obviously something that the community greatly appreciates. Now, the gameplay has been designed in such a way that mental dexterity and basically being smart is a more valuable skill to have than just be lucky, and essentially will always bring you closer to the win. They will be separating separate or minting separate card game NFTs with 9,999 supply for the card games after the initial Kuroda Genesis Yeti mint. So really cool project. Obviously the gameplay is going to be fantastic in the future. The artwork is absolutely stunning as well. As you can see, these guys are beautiful. You got the robot or the half robot guy. Personally, from these guys, I like the samurai one the most, but just really cool characteristics and the features and everything. And wow, what is this? Wow. I'm just gonna say wow. This is probably one of the most rare ones out there. Really cool. So about the mint itself, very low supply, which is very important because supply and demand works as such that when the supply is low and the mint price is low as well, it's gonna create a demand that will skyrocket the when demand is greater than supply. It's very simple. The only thing that happens is that the price increases dramatically. And the more there is a disparity between the demand and the supply, or the more large the demand is than the supply, there's going to be a larger price increase. So it's very simple. And essentially, people will want to hold these Kuroda Genesis Yetis to be able to gain a passive income and participate in a lot of activities that the Discord will actually allow them to do. So a lot of different stuff going on in the announcements tab. Definitely recommend checking that out as well. But moving on to the roadmap itself. First of all, the Genesis event is happening. So minting of the Yeti, 1,611 in supply, launching on secondary markets, verified group for KGYs themselves, 25% resale royalty. This is very important. So 25% of everything will be redistributed to holders of the actual project. So all of the resale revenue of this 25% will be shared with all of the NFT holders, which is pretty much guarantees you a passive income from holding one of these KGYs, right? So very cool. Obviously a incentive for people to actually buy and hold these guys rather than resell them, even though you can resell it for a larger value. But also the card game beta version will be out, and obviously early access to the KGY holders. Now, when it comes to the card games, you can mint these card game NFTs in the future. So Q1 or Q2 2022, it's going to be very soon. 9,999 in supply. The KGY holders will get whitelisted as well for this project. The V1 card game is launching with NFT-enabled gameplay, tournaments, and other card games being launched at the same time as well. Now, stage 3 is going to be happening in Q2 of 2022. Where 2 coins will be launched, one for the actual ecosystem or KCC and one for rewards or KGR. And essentially, first of all, the holders will have a lot of benefits and airdrops from all of these tokens. As you can see, KCC will actually be airdropped for all of the KGY holders. And also coin-based self-enabled monetary ecosystem will be implemented, which you can learn more about once it actually comes out. But it will be quite revolutionary. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. But stage 2 or the board games, you can mint a segment of board game NFTs. The total supply is to be announced. The holders will get whitelisted. Launch of the V1 board game with NFT enabled gameplay as well, and a lot of tournaments. That's going to be coming out in Q2 and Q3 of 2022. So a little bit further down the line, but it's still right there. And lastly, the ecosystem stabilization. So the DAO creation, gaming yield, scholarships, in between stages, or the Intraverse, Solanaverse, and now this is very important. So the Intraverse is cross-adaption of non-Kuroda NFTs within the game, which is also going to be revolutionary. And the Solanaverse finding a place in Metalands within Solana and building a virtual pachinko, and lastly, portal integrations. So you can see a lot of the progress of the club itself right here through these videos. So you have the stage 1 progress, you have the benefits of KGY, and the card game videos as well. Definitely recommend checking that out. Join the community, meet the team. These guys are absolutely amazing. 7 guys working very hard to make this come to life, and give these guys a follow on all of their socials. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little review on Kuroda Club. If you did, make sure to give these guys a follow. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below with your favorite thoughts about this project. And lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and you will be held accountable on your own for your losses or gains in the cryptocurrency world. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.